जय जगन्नाथ। मैं आपका धनंजय सर। आज मैं आपको ICSE 2024 एग्जामिनेशन का मैथ्स का इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन देने वाला हूँ। सो प्लीज़ उसको ध्यान से करना। अगर आप उसको करते हो तो मिनिमम 75-80% आपका डेफिनेटली आएगा और एक चीज़ आप पास भी हो जाओगे। ओके, सो लेट्स गो। थैंक यू। स्टार्ट कर दी, चलो ठीक है। कमर्शियल मैथमेटिक्स, जो बच्चों को पास होना है, हाईएस्ट मार्क्स नहीं लाना है, पास होना है, इफ यू वांट टू गेट पास, I will tell you the units you do, you will definitely get passed. The first unit is commercial mathematics. Second unit, coordinate geometry, algebra. And last two units, statistics, politics. You do these units, you will get passed. Again, I am telling you, commercial mathematics, algebra unit, coordinate is easy, statistics, politics. This much unit do, you will get passed. At least 50% you can easily secure. Now I'm going to tell you about each chapter important questions. Please see. Let's proceed. So the first chapter we have goods and service tax. That's a commercial mathematics we are going to do. In this you will be having a question can be asked on the buyer purchased this and at what price, what is the total GST and all. He will be getting a question you will be having on this type. Second, it will ask you the question on like this: government, how much he has to pay to GST, how much he has to pay to CGST, SGST and all. Okay, this is all about this particular question. This is quite important. And this AC question, intrastate and interstate, that concept is very important. Okay, if it is intrastate, then you have to pay GST. Your IGST will be nil. If it is interstate, then you have to pay the IGST, and CGST, SGST will be nil. This is you have to remember. Now, important question I have already ticked. You have to do this. You can have a question like this also. Okay, number 9 I have ticked it. So this was from the first one. You can go with, and the exercise you can mark number 9, number 12, number 7 in the first and third. This is all about multiple choice question. No important, I'm giving you. You have to do everything. Any can become any of them. Now let's come to the second chapter, banking. In the banking chapter, we are supposed you will be having a question definitely be asked on this interest and the maturity value. You will have the questions. So first 3 questions is quite important, and you can be asked the last one, number 8, that time. In exercise number 3, practice all these questions, number 7, numbers and number 11. Multiple choice, do all, go through the revision. Then shares and dividends. This topic is quite doubt for many of the students. Please go through the formula. Okay, same examples I must tell. The first 3 is definitely, and number 10, and your the last 3, 22, 21 and 20, 19 also. Go through this. In exercise I'm giving you, don't worry, number 10, number 6, number 13 and number 27, 24 also. Now let's come to the algebra unit. Commercial mathematics now completed. Continue with the linear equations, that is algebra first chapter. So what is the first chapter? Let's go through the algebra basics. You all know. In this you can have a question based on asking this, the first, third. Then you can have a question on type 9. You can have a question of type 16. In exercise number 4, number 13, 18, 29. Question can be asked on 31 also. So with this one ends. Now let's come to the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation 2 formula. One is the factorization, one is the quadratic formula method. So you must be knowing this. Example 1, example 3, and then second number, fourth number. Just go to that. By formula method, number 1, number 4, number 3 type. This type questions can also be asked. Number 7 type and number 9 type. Number 13 k value can be asked. Okay, in exercise number 1, number 5, number 10, 18 and 16. Solving quadratic equation by formula. Number 3, number 5, number 8 excuse me. In exercise number 8, number 6, number 3, number this one. Okay, next, nature of roots. You can have a question. Number 1 type, number 2 type. Each question important type I am giving you. The rest is up to you how you are doing it. If you do, then you can score. If you will not do, you will not score. Okay, for what value of p? A question can be asked on this type also. In exercise, do number 2 type, number 7 type and the value of p type. Each type of questions you must be doing. Problems is there of quadratic equations. So number 1 type, age type questions, number type questions, pipe system questions. Each type, number denominator is this, numerator is this. Each type you will be having. Like the consecutive number type, do all type of questions. Okay, this is the 2-digit number, that type. Okay, each type of questions were there. You must be doing each of type. An aeroplane, this question is also important. Don't forget to do all these questions. These questions are quite important. Consecutive number is there, sum of digits is there, sum of rational number is there, numerator is there, rectangular plot is there. Each type of questions also you do from the exercise also. Each type, not all. MCQs you must be doing all. Next is your chapter 6. Chapter 6, factorizations. Remainder factor theorem, remainder theorem, we are having the 2 theorems. Type 1, type 2, type 3. Excuse me. Type 1, example 7, example 6, 7. Division part 13. In exercise number 1, number 4, each type, remainder theorem, factor theorem, both. Then 15, 16, 24, this much. Next, ratio and proportion. Here you will have componendo, dividendo, all this. Types you must know. Example 4, 7. Each type I am giving you 15. And in exercise, this type of question can be asked. 3 numbers, 13. Of each type you can do any one. Okay. Next, you had proportions, continual proportions and all. Like number 6 type, number 4 type, number 12 type, number 14 type, number 15, number 19. This is quite important. Okay. Exercise number 1, number 5, 13, 18, 23. Yeah, now this is the most important topic of this chapter. You will definitely have a question on in the ICSE. Componendo, dividendo, invertendo will have definitely a question on it. So practice well. How much I am doing? I am not giving all questions. Some selected questions I am giving. Try to do it. Like number 2, number 9, number 12. This much. Now next is your matrices. Matrices, you know, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So you can be asked you a question on that. Number 4 type short questions can become on this. Then number 6 type. In exercise, do number 9, number 4, number 2. Next, addition of matrices, 2 matrices, subtraction of 2 matrices that you must be knowing. Example 1, like 2a and b set will be given, find 2a minus 3b. This type of question already came in your model paper also. Try to solve the specimen paper and model paper, don't forget. Okay. Then you have type 4. Next you do from the exercise. To solve x also this type of questions come. 7 you do, 14 and 11. This 3 questions. In multiplication also try to solve 2 type, 9 type, type. Exercise question number 19, question number 14, question number 2. That's it. And you can have the algebra number 36 type. Next, AP and GP. AP and GP, try to do number nth term questions can be asked you whether the given series is in AP or not. That is quite okay. On AP you can have a question 10th term, find the nth term, find this one can be asked you question of this type. Each type of question must be known to you. It can be asked how many 3 are dissolved by this. Ask you on the sum of the 3 terms also. This number 7 type, number 15 type, and number 20 type. Then on AP we have given number 5 type, number 7 type, exercise number 4, number 10, number 15. Sum of n terms. Okay, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, n by 2 into first term plus last term. These 2 formulas are there. Now let's do some questions on GP. Question can be come on this type. Nth term of GP, number 8. Exercise, do second type, number 8, number 10. Okay, like number 10 type also you do. Sum of n terms of GP, one is nth term question and another is sum of the question. Number 6, number 5. In the exercise you do number 1 type, number 8 type and number 10. So with this AP-GP we have completed. The next is your reflection. Whatever questions I am giving you, do this. I assure you, you will definitely score. Those who want to pass at least 50% and those who want to go secure good marks, 80 plus definitely. Okay. So next is your 80%, not 80 marks. Out of 80 you will get 80. That's good. Right. Next is your reflection. Reflections questions were already there in the model paper. All of you have seen the star mark question, cross question, plus question, like that. So what is the shape? It can question asks you like this. The type of question that came in your exam, let me tell you, yeah, like this. It can become like this. Number 10 type. It can ask you the shape, what shape you have got. This number 10 type, number 13 type. Then graph paper to plot, and number 29 type. Next section formula, very easy. mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, centroid formula. Just go to the formulas. Number 1 type, number 6 type, number 8 type. Okay, you can ask you the point also. The point can be also asked what is the k value, like this, at what ratio it has divide. Now next is your, this is the ratio k is to 1, I was telling. Just go to that. Question can ask you on this also, of a square or rectangle. The points are given, find the length, distance formula and all. So exercise number 4, number 10, number 13, number 24. Next, equation of a line. You have to know the slope point form, intercept point form, 2-point form. Go to the formulas, start doing the questions. Number 7 type, number 12 type, number 9 type, then do question number 18 type and 19 type. In the exercise it can ask you like that, what is the inclination, find the gradient tan theta you have to get. Then number 7 type, number 18 type. Okay, a parallelogram is there, point can be asked this much. Then slope perpendicular point form, what I have told you, number 1 type, number 2 type, number 9 type. Exercise number 7, number 2, number 15, number 30. Now similarity, this is the geometry section. Geometry, go through the theorems. After theorem, practice these questions. Number 9 type, number 7 type. 2 similar questions can be asked like this. Number 20 in exercise, number 2, number 6, number 7, number 11. Basic proportionality theorem, the most important theorem of the chapter. You will definitely have a question on it, 100%. Number 1, number 2 type. Next can be asked you about number 15, number 16. Practice number 1, number 5, number 8. Area can be asked. Just go through how the formula has been applied in the question. Number 2 type, number 6 type, number 9 type. Okay. Then number 23, exercise 1, 5 and 7. Next, number 23. Next is your locus. Locus, about the point and all. You have to put the reason and all about the question, how you have done. And the exercise. Construction definitely will be there. So you will be doing of each type. I have already ticked these questions. 1, 4, 6, 10, 12 and 15. 22. Then circle. Circle theorem, basic property you should know how the question will be asked. I have already done. Second and third. Number 6. Angle at the center is double the angle made by the arc at the any point of the circle. So 13 type, 16 type, number 32 type. Exam you will be doing like this. What has been done? If you are writing here the statement, the reason you are write on the right side. Question number 1 type you do, number 3 type, number 7 type, number 17 type. Cyclic properties, additional of external circle, external angle, internal angle, number 1, number 4. This is for the toppers I am telling you, those who would like to secure more than 80-90%. Do these questions. So, number 23, number 21, exercise number 1, number 2, number 7, number 8, number 4. That's it. Next, you will have a question can be asked on the type 4. Length of the tangent external point from to a circle are equal in length. This is that particular theorem. Any type of question can come. Number 15, number 28 type. In exercise number 9, number 10, number 12. Next is your circle completed. Now construction. Constructions, I must tell you will definitely have a question on construct a tangent to a given circle from the external point. Definitely it will be there. This is on concentric circles from the external point of one circle tangent to the other circle. And this one on the same type what I have told you now. In practice, hardly 4 questions are there. Practice that. Okay, the construct the in circle, circumcircle, practice well. Okay, next practice, not much questions were there, so practice that. Then we'll have mensuration. In the mensuration you will have the questions on the formulas, learn the formula and put the value and get the answer. You have to do well, practice well. Number 14, number 16, number 5, number 1, number 18, 20, 12. Hollow cone you can be asked. Number 4 type, number 6 type, number 8 type, number 12 type, number 1, number 2, number 18, number 12. Next, in the semicircle, volume of the sphere, dome shape building, like that, it is there. Then it can be asked number 1 type, number 10 type, number 12. It is there in the syllabus. Surface area and volume. So here number 3 type, number 6 type. Next is your number gulab jamun question is there. Definitely you do. Okay. Number 14. 5, 8, 1. Then conversion from one solid to another solids. आप लोग को सेकेंड पार्ट में ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का जो डिटेल्स बाकी जो चैप्टर्स बाकी हैं हम लोग उसका डिटेल्स करेंगे और मैं आपको इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन दूंगा. ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का रेशियो से लेके एंगल से लेके उसका थोड़ा देख लेना. फॉर्मूला आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा, उसमें आपको कोई हेल्प नहीं कर सकता. बिना फॉर्मूला का क्वेश्चन तुम लोग कर भी नहीं सकते. सो प्लीज़ गो थ्रू दैट. नंबर 1, नंबर 3, नंबर 6 टाइप, number 8 type, number 10 type, number 15 type, 17, 18. It's a very good unit. Toppers, do these questions, you will be top in trigonometry, I'm telling you. Now in exercise I must tell number 10, number 5, number 3, 12, 26, 23, 31. Next, trigonometric tables, we will have the questions. So here number 9, number 10, height and distance, this question is. Number 12, this is on the both type, the both sides, looking at the bottom and the top of the tower, this one. Then this is enough. This one, number 1 type, number 3 type, number 10 type, 14 type, 23, 28, and number 12. That's it. Next, measures of central tendency. About the mean, median, mode of the each type you will be solving. Example 1, FIXI on that. Okay, then you have a direct method. Then question on direct method, FIXI, shortcut method, this method you will be doing, then step division method. These 3 you do is enough. You will be able to do the questions on that type. Okay, and it can be asked you about the any missing value frequency. You should know that type also. If you solve this, that is enough. Okay, for this, how to solve the questions on that type. 11 number is there. Okay. Now next is your median. Median formula, both the type, n plus 1 by 2, n by 2 plus 1, n by 2 plus 1, another both median, odd and even numbers. For this you have to do one question of this type. You can easily do on even and odd. This one I have told you, n plus 1 and n by 2 plus 1 and n plus 1. Do the question on this example given, you can do. Next, number 11 type, number 3 type. Mode, but on the variation you will be solving like n by 2. This question is there. Lower quartile, find the median. Yeah. Next, number 3 type, number 8 type and 11 type. Mode you have the model class and all you solve, which is having the maximum frequency is the mode class. This one formula I'm telling you, mean is equal to a plus c summation fi ui. By using that also we can solve number 1 type, number 3 type. Okay, mode by using the graph also is quite important. Example 2 type, example 1, example 3 you do a question from the exercise. Ogive on based on the more than cumulative frequency, less than cumulative frequency, you do this. This is the more than, this is the one is the less than. Okay, then median for group data, this is I am searching actually, you must be doing by using the median and mode of a lower quartile and higher quartile by using the formula n by 2. Then you will get the model class. This one I was talking about, number 2 type. Next one question on number 3 type. Okay, this much. Next number 5 you can practice, number 9, number 30. Probability formula all of you know. A question can be asked you on the coin, you can ask you on the dice, on the color of the probability. Okay, the box containing the balls. Each type I'm doing this. Okay, each type when you will have this bag contains this much number of balls, multiple of questions will be coming. Marble balls questions will be there. Number 19, cards, very very important, the most important, will definitely have a question. Okay, solve this both. And next on dice, both the dice were thrown, like number 26 in the exercise, number 5, number 9. This is number dice question. This question 5 Mondays leap year, non-leap year question. Okay, but 27, 31. And with this the chapter ends. All the best. Jai Jagannath.